Hello, my name is Kyla, and today I'll be presenting the case of David Reyes, a 35-year-old male patient. David's chief complaints today were tooth sensitivity and bleeding gums. His medical history does indicate a history of high cholesterol, obesity, and a history of heavy smoking, which increases his risk for periodontal disease and delayed healing. During our questionnaire, David reported brushing once a day and rarely flossing. He also has a highly processed diet consisting of frequent fast food, soda, and energy drinks. These dietary habits, combined with tobacco use, contribute to his history of enamel erosion and moderate caries on multiple teeth. Now, Mr. David works overnight shifts in a physically demanding job, and he's a single father to two young children. That being said, his irregular schedule makes it very challenging for him to maintain consistent oral hygiene routines. Upon examination, findings included gingival inflammation, lots of bleeding as discussed, which is consistent with gingivitis and elevated caries risk.
Alrighty, so I did notice signs of some tooth wear in there. It looks like you do have some cavities and a lot of bleeding, just like you said. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions so we can get to the root of why you're having these issues? Alrighty, so first I want to know, what does your diet consist of?
Well, I eat a lot of fast food and I drink a lot of sodas and energy drinks because my job is demanding. I work nights, so I need like that extra energy. And honestly, I don't have time to cook or prepare like healthy meals.
No, yeah, I totally empathize with your situation. I was in that position before, working overnight, so I totally understand. But let me ask you this. Do you know what those effects of those kinds of foods and drinks has on your teeth?
Well, I heard they're bad, but honestly, I don't know what. I don't know details.
Okay. So basically, the bacteria in your mouth, they really like sugar, and then they use that sugar to form an acid on your teeth that's gonna, cause the cavities. So all that processed foods, all the soda, the energy drinks, is very acidic and it's very sugary. So the bacteria really love that, and that's what causes the cavities. And the longer that your teeth are coated in that sugar and acid, the more likely you are to get cavities, the tooth wearing down, and in turn that sensitivity. So it's all connected.
I see. I really want to take care of my teeth, but honestly, I'm not ready to give up soda and energy drinks.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you are wanting to take care of your health. So I do have a few options for you on how to consume the sugar, but in a better way. Okay, so if you really want to drink your soda, then I would say limit to about one soda a day, and then you want to drink it all in one sitting rather than sipping it throughout the day, and then rinse with water afterwards. Also, if you're open to trying new things, there are some beverages that can give you caffeine but have lower acidity on your tooth. So instead of drinking a Red Bull, you can have like a cold brew coffee, a sugar-free, still give you caffeine, but it's less acidic. Or you could even try tea and stuff like that would be better for you, okay? Or you can try chewing some sugar-free gum. This will help fight those urges as well, okay?
All right. I like the suggestions. I'm willing to give it a try.
Okay. All right, and I do have a few more suggestions. Since I know you work overnight, you kind of have a busy schedule. It's kind of hard to keep up with a consistent routine. Would you agree to that?
I agree.
Okay, so I would recommend the 2-2-2 method. Have you heard about that? So basically, I want you to brush your teeth twice a day for 2 minutes a day, and I want you to come visit the dentist at least twice a year, every 6 months, okay? So my recommendation for you, since you do, you're short on time, I would recommend you use an electric toothbrush that has a built-in timer. That way we make sure that you get your full 2 minutes in. And then this one has a sensitive toothbrush head. Since you do already have that tooth wear and sensitivity, this is just going to be really delicate on those areas, okay?
Okay.
And then I also want you to use this toothpaste as well. This is a Sensodyne, okay? And it has some nice ingredients in there that's gonna help protect your teeth from the sensitivity, okay? So you can take that home with you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. And with your overnight schedule, I do recommend that you brush your teeth before you go to work and then right before you go to bed, whatever time that is. Just make sure you're getting it in twice a day. And then also, I know flossing, I know you struggle to floss. Would you say that? How often do you floss, Mr. Reyes?
Honestly, ma'am, I don't floss my teeth. Like, I'm too busy, sometimes I forget.
Yeah, I understand. I totally understand. And so what I want to recommend to you for that is this floss pick. Have you ever tried these before?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so this is very quick, it's very portable. So what I want you to do is when you're on the way to work or when you have a lunch break or something, I want you to take this floss and go through every single tooth and make sure you're flossing really good, okay? Since this is portable, it's gonna be quick for you to whip it out. You don't really have to think about taking the time to do the skill. And this is what's really gonna help with those bleeding gums, okay? So
Okay.
I really want you to do that.
Okay, I like that. I would like to give it a try too.
Okay, perfect. Well, it sounds like you're really motivated to make all these changes. So I do want to see you, like I said, every 6 months, and we'll follow up next time and see if you've implemented these and how they've helped you, okay?
Okay.
Now, I do have one more question to ask you, Mr. Reyes. Have you ever thought about quitting smoking? I see in your medical history you've been smoking for 15 years, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't feel ready to quit smoking. I know it's bad for your health, but because of my busy life, like I suffer a lot of stress because of my work, my personal life,
Mm-hmm.
and smoking is a stress reliever for me. So I heard that talk before, but honestly, I don't feel ready yet, and I don't want to like go back to the same topic again. I don't feel ready.
All right, I understand. So it sounds to me like you do care about your health, and like you mentioned your children, and you want to be a good role model for them, but you're busy and
Yes.
you work overnight. I completely understand, and you don't want to lecture.
No.
But would it be okay if I just gave you this brochure about tobacco cessation? It kind of just talks about the effects on your oral health, how it can lead to oral cancer, reduce healing, all those things. And then we can, do you mind if I bring this up again at your next appointment?
It should be okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm so glad that you came in to see me, and then I will see you in 6 months, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All
See you in
right.
6 months.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
In conclusion, the main oral hygiene strategies I recommended for Mr. Reyes were to start brushing twice daily with an electric toothbrush, use a floss pick to make flossing quicker and easier, and switch to a Sensodyne toothpaste to help with sensitivity. I also encouraged him to cut back on sugary foods and drinks, work towards smoking cessation, and keep up with his follow-up appointments so we can monitor his progress and support him along the way. Thank you.